The 2K Sports Pregame Show, sponsored by Kia.
Greetings and welcome to 2K Sports. I rarely say greetings, but I just did. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, alongside Kenny and Shaq. And coming right up, we'll see the Milwaukee Bucks playing against the Boston Celtics. Well, for Boston, playing above 500 in the last few weeks, not bad. They'd like to do better. We'll see if they can add a win tonight. One of the guys we'll be seeing tonight is Al Horford. He's been an all-star before, not really a household name, though. Does he get the underrated tag from you, Shaq?
Yeah, you know, he's never been the center of attention on his teams, even back in his college days at Florida. But very much a blue-collar post player. He brings it every night.
Well, if you're an NBA player or an NBA fan, you know, that really pays attention to the game, you know Al Horford and you know his abilities. But if you're a casual fan, I would say, yes, he is underrated to the casual fan, the people who kind of check in on the weekends. I would say they don't know how good he really is.
Very consistent, huh?
Oh, consistency is his middle name. It's Al Consistency Horford.
That's true, Shaq. You can look it up. That does it for now. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you later.
On the floor for the visiting Boston Celtics. At power forward, Amir Johnson. At point guard, Marcus Smart. At the other forward position, Jay Crowder. At center, Al Horford. At the other guard position, Isaiah Thomas. The head coach of the visiting team is Brad Stevens. Manning the middle, standing 6'11", number 18, Miles
Take it to him. You guys ready? Take it to him. Let's go. Let's go.
Starting at point guard, 6 feet 4 inches, number 8, Matthew Dellavedova.
Let's go. Come on. Come on. Get ready. Win. Yeah. Come on.
At small forward, 6 feet 7 inches, number 21, Tony Snell. The other forward, standing 6'8", number 12, Jabbar.
Take it to him. You guys ready? Take it to him. Let's go. Wait. Let's go. Get up there.
6'5" forward, Reese, number 34.
Take it to him. You guys ready? Take it to him. Let's go. Wait. Let's go. Get up there.
The head coach of your home team is Jason Kidd. Once again, your Milwaukee Bucks.
The crowd is assembled at BMO Harris Bradley Center looking for a Bucks victory here in Milwaukee. And we've got it right here for you on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Chris Webber and Greg Anthony with us. And from the sideline, we'll be hearing from David Aldridge. And for the Milwaukee Bucks, they come into tonight's game after the loss to Toronto. And that was a real body blow for them. They got taken apart both offensively and defensively.
And really, given how they performed offensively, guys, they just never had a chance.
Right, you're exactly right. But you shouldn't have a chance when you play with very little energy and have even less execution. A big disappointment all the way around. Coaches, players, fans, everyone deserves some credit in this loss.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Smart and Crowder at the 2 and the 3. Horford is out there with Johnson. And it's Thomas in at the 1. Now here's Smart. Takes it from 10. It's good. Smart's got the game going here with the first basket for the Celtics. And as we reach this point of the season, teams pretty much know what to expect when they go up against each other.
Yeah, you're exactly right. That's why when it comes down now, it comes down to ad-libbing. Who can counterpunch? Who can employ their will on the other team? You really got to just, appreciate the fact that these teams are so good, and you just got to make sure you play your best every night.
Yeah. And so it's Milwaukee now. Marcus Smart missing that last shot. And it's Dellavedova missing.
He's clanking everything to start this game.
Here's Smart. His last outing, he had 8 points. Inside. Here's Horford. Tries again, and it's good on the layup. Horford's got his first 2 points of the night.
You can't forget about Horford. I mean, carving out space inside for the putback.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Plumlee. The Bucks working the ball around. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing, defended by Crowder. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Shot clock at 3. And stolen by Thomas. Now here's Smart. Tight defense on him. The kick out to Crowder. Picked by Horford. Now here's Smart. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game.
Showing his range. Smart spacing the floor.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Dellavedova, the pass to Parker. Looking to end the run, and that's 2 points on the layup.
It took them a while, but finally they take the lid off.
Well, now that they have the monkey off their backs, hopefully their offense will get better as a result of that.
Now, here's Thomas. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Orlando.
Yeah, but what about the passing? Crisp, decisive. He racked up a ton of assists, impacted the game in a number of ways.
Here's Dellavedova. Isaiah Thomas making his last shot. The pass to Plumlee. Antetokounmpo against Crowder. Crowder with the steal. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
And when he's not shooting threes, Crowder is attacking the paint. That's how he plays the game.
And Jay Crowder at 6'6", 6'7", not the tallest guy at the forward spot, but he is solid.
So true. Everybody needs a perimeter player who can deal with those strength matchups. Crowder is physical. He doesn't back down from anybody. He's a difference maker on that defensive end.
So he gets them both.
And yet just another thing he does well. He just has a certain feel for this game.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Yes, Kevin, I caught up with Jason Kidd just a few minutes ago. He said even though this was their first meeting of the year, he did not expect there to be a feeling out period between these teams. He said, we have a group of guys who can score and do it in a hurry. We're going to go right at them and test their defense early on. Looks like they're in attack mode, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks for filling us in there, David. Getting their offense sorted out is the priority here, guys.
And that's what typically drives them. So no big surprise there. They'll be expending most of their energy at the offensive end.
Yeah, true, and it'll be interesting to see which sets they run. I mean, over the course of the game, because they have the talent and versatility to go in a number of ways.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in.
You know, the offense is sputtering a bit here, starting to fall behind.
Smart wide open, he fires. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Over the corner, Dellavedova. The dish to Parker. And Boston with the rebound. Horford's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
So not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Boston again missing. Bucks trail by 7. Screened by Parker. Dellavedova kicks to Snell. Goes up from the top of the key, and he hits the jumper for 2. Snell's got his first points of the game. The Celtics have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Now Thomas, and get a load of his scoring totals. Huge numbers for him. An average of just about 29 points a game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jabari Parker. That is his first foul of the game. Thomas up top from 11 feet away.
Oh, he hasn't started this game on the right foot, but it hasn't slowed his team from grabbing the lead.
Dellavedova dishes to Plumlee. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And here's Smart. He's got 5. Stolen away. Here's Snell. Kicks to Dellavedova. He feeds it to Parker. And it's sent back by Horford.
Wow, the rim protection by Horford. I mean, Al Horford standing 6'10", always played bigger.
Outside Thomas. Pass to Smart. Shot to stop the drought. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Parker passes to Antetokounmpo. Dellavedova with the ball. 11 points for him in that last game against the Raptors in Toronto. And what a solid comeback Jabari Parker made last year after an ACL ended his rookie season before Greg had even began.
Yeah, and what the injury did was force Jabari to become stronger and more well-conditioned in terms of his training. When feeling his best, he's a dynamic scorer off the dribble. Struggles a little on D, but the rest of his game has enormous upside.
That free throw, no good. Monroe's checked in for Milwaukee. He hits the second from the line. Well, Chris, we're seeing around the NBA, from the Warriors to the Spurs to so many, the value of great passing from all 5 positions, but especially the big man, especially the front court. In your opinion, what advantages does a big man have as a playmaker?
Well, the big man has many advantages. One, if he's a beast on the post like he should be, Kevin, he should be drawing double teams. And what does that allow? That means that there are 3 on 4 on the rest of the play. 3 defensive players against 4 offensive players. And if he swings that ball quickly, just let the mathematics alone do the trick, and you move that ball and you'll have an advantage. What else does it do? Sometimes the player is taller and he can see over the defense and maybe attack from angles that shorter players can't do. And third, what does it do? Big guys on defense are not used to playing outside of the free throw line defensively. And so therefore your defender may not be as strong and therefore get his hands on deflections and things that you may see happening from guards. So yeah, you're right. The big fellas that have always been some of the best players in the post have been some of the best passers. And right now you're seeing that in order to be in the game, you're going to have to make your teammates better and not just be an endless hole in there when they throw the ball to you.
Yeah, great perspective. The Celtics with the lead. Now here's Smart. He has 5. To the middle, here's Johnson.
Now, when you think about Amir Johnson, the last ever prep to pro draftee. Now, look, he was taken out of high school with the 56th pick by the Pistons back in 2005. Learning from the vets on that squad, he learned how to win.
The Celtics have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And he can't get the first one.
And we're looking at the last ever prep to pros draftee. I mean, Amir Johnson taken 56 overall by Detroit in 2005. He's been in the league over a decade now.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Mirza Teletovic is checked in for Jabari Parker, and Brogdon subbed in for Tony Snell. And he sinks the second. Bucks trail by 3. Now, Antetokounmpo. He's coming off a 19-point game against Toronto. Here's Teletovic, and the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
He's just a tireless competitor. Have to body him up or he'll roast you on the offensive boards every time.
Boston making a switch here. Urebko's checked in. And we're not used to thinking of 11-year vets still having room to grow, but you know what, Chris? That might be the case with Amir Johnson.
Well, it's interesting. I played with Amir, always a great athlete with high energy, great motor, but he's never averaged more than 28 minutes a game despite being that highly effective player. That could mean he's had a lot of tread left on those tires.
Now here's Crowder in the game against Orlando. Very impressive. Count that one.
How about Horford there showing the jump shot? More of a set shot, really, but at his size, he can get it off.
Here's Dellavedova. It's a three-point game. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Back to Dellavedova. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And it's sent back by Horford. Here's Urebko. And another basket for Boston. And here is Dellavedova. He kicks to Teletovic. And it's Antetokounmpo, top of the key. Monroe sets a screen for Antetokounmpo, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Nice off-the-ball movement and action to free him up for a shot he makes on a regular basis. Outstanding work.
Picked by Horford. Now Urebko. In the corner, Horford with it. From beyond the arc, that's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. And that's now 7 points for Horford. Bucks trail by 6. Dellavedova with the ball. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Shoots from 12. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Shot by Crowder, no good.
Oh, really surprised he clanked that one. He makes those on the regular.
Monroe with a screen on Thomas. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
Celtics ball.
And a look now at the 4 areas where shots can come from. The paint, mid-range, and shots from deep, all broken down for the Celtics.
And not a lot of attempts from beyond the break. Those deeper three-pointers can be a little outside of some players' range, but they've got guys who can make that shot. I think that's just an outlier so far.
Boston leading by 6. Now here's Smart. He's got 5. This one for 3. The rebound by the Bucks.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Now Crowder following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo from deep. Crowder kicks to Urebko and stolen by Teletovic. Feeds to Dellavedova. Dishes to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Teletovic. Here's Brogdon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off the pick. Jump shot is good that time.
Yeah, not a perfectly set screen there, but got him just enough room to get that shot off.
Here's Smart. Now the feed to Thomas. And here's Smart. Back to Thomas. Fires the 3. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Thomas got 5.
Good luck trying to chase Thomas through screens. With this low center of gravity and quickness, he corners so quickly.
Teletovic dishes to Dellavedova. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
2 shots, gentlemen.
2.
Well, when you played, Chris, you were always viewed as one of the more heady players in the league along those lines. Who do you think are some of the smartest players in the NBA right now?
Well, first of all, thank you for that compliment, Kevin. And I would have to say, you know, you have to look at guys like Chris Paul. I would say Draymond Green, Steph Curry. You know, and when I look at LeBron's IQ, it's just amazing at times, the way that he sees and controls the floor. So many good players, so many players I miss when you look at those point guards out there in this league. But I'd have to say those guys.
I like that. And the Bucks making a change here. Beasley's checked in, and both free throws good for Dellavedova. And Chris, for the Celtics, a depth of talent, great coach, but they admit they've been looking to get that transcendent player to take them to the next level.
Well, I know this for a fact. You can go a long way with chemistry and depth, but it's tough to win it all without a superstar player or two. You know this front office will continue to be aggressive, looking to position themselves for a run at an 18 championship.
But they recover it. Teletovic in the post, working on Jerebko. Out to Monroe. Here's Brogdon. He's covered by Brown. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Rozier kicks to Olynyk and stolen by Teletovic. He dishes it to Dellavedova. Down low. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That one on Olynyk. One of last year's flashiest free agent signings, 3 years, $60 million. Greg Monroe did not disappoint.
Yeah, really thrived playing a lot at center after having spent the early years at the power forward position. Well-rounded post scorer with excellent court vision, and plus a rebounder at both ends of the floor. That subpar athleticism can hurt defensively at times, but he is an asset on the floor.
And the Bucks making a change here. Bond's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Celtics leading by 5. 43 seconds left in the first quarter. Brown wide open. He fires. From outside, off the mark. Milwaukee's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Vaughn, the pass to Brogdon. It's Beasley on the wing. A fadeaway. And Boston with the rebound. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And we've talked about how in the NBA you've got to earn your points the hard way. And that really wasn't the case in that game for them.
You're right. A lot of wide open spaces. They were running around undefended all night.
Rozier doesn't go that time. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Celtics lead by 3. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And Celtics head coach Brad Stevens lured away from a very successful tenure with the Butler Bulldogs. He talked about the challenge of making that decision.
The only hard part of that decision is leaving a place that you really loved for 13 years. I couldn't have left without knowing that it was a place that we were going to stay together and really commit to a process together. And I was sold on that, and I continue to be sold on it.
I wonder if Coach Brad Stevens feels like he's recruiting another college class with all those draft picks Boston is stockpiling.
I know he's feeling real good about his decision. He's one of the bright coaching stars in our league.
Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Just almost an intimidating factor when you're able to go out and consistently come up with the block shots like they have defensively.
Yeah, they've been dynamite with the rim protection. Their rotations have been quick, decisive, really a confident performance.
On the floor for Boston, Rozier's out there with Brown. Then there's Jerebko. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. And it's Johnson in at the 4 slot. For Boston, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
And looking at the numbers this season, they're shooting a robust 82% from the line. That's about as good as it gets.
Bucks trail by 6. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, it's always a transition and a difficult one for college coaches to come to the pros, but Celtics coach Brad Stevens made one of the smoothest we've seen after leading Butler to back-to-back national championship games. You hear that buzz from players to opposing coaches. Greg Popovich said, "I really respect what he does. His team executes. I'll still watch his Butler tape. Trying to learn some stuff, to be honest with you. High praise indeed, fellas."
And Popovich, really the godfather of the active coaches right now, DA. His voice carries certainly a lot of weight in this league. Thank you. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. And here are the top free throw shooting teams this month. You don't want to put these guys in the line too often. Number 1, the Celtics.
And they've had a lot of success at the free throw line, converting those at a high level. So I'd look for them to continue to attack the rim.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. While the casual fan, sometimes sitting further away from the court, doesn't always hear all the talking that's going on between the players, among the players. Chris, on the floor, how important is that communication between teammates, among players on the same team on the floor?
Great question, Kevin. I mean, it's tremendously important. You know, let's just think about some plays. Over 60% of the plays in games are pick and roll plays. So when you think about that, the big man has to communicate to the guard, or he's going to get his head knocked off on every type screen. Also, the big fellas in the back of the defense, they're the ones that can see the floor and everything on the floor that's going on. So it's very important that they communicate from the back. Also, guards communicating the play calling, whether offensively or defensively. So communication is very important, and yeah, it's a lot of fun if you're a fan. If you can ever get a ticket down close, you know, hey, you'll hear some funny stuff out there.
Bucks trail by 10. Here's Vaughn. Traps in the tray. Vaughn's got 5 now. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Here's Rozier, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Here's Olynyk, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
And how about Olynyk, the presence of mind to finish the play, even after the foul?
Smart's checked in for the Celtics. Well, it's been quite a journey for Michael Beasley, but he's made his way, Chris, back into the NBA, and it's stuck.
Well, we have to be honest, Kevin. It's never been easy for Beasley in this league, the number 2 pick from the overall draft in 2008. Now, yeah, he's had some great years early on and showed promise, but got derailed by a couple of off-the-court issues. Hopefully, all that's in the past for him now, and he can continue to help his team win basketball games. You can see that he definitely takes rebounding seriously, and his size really helps him come down with plenty of those tough boards.
Brown, good.
Great to see Brown drop that perimeter jumper, showing off his terrific stroke from beyond the arc.
And so it's Milwaukee with it, following Jaylen Brown's 3. Beasley against Brown, stolen by Smart. Here we go, 1-on-1. Brown inside, covered by Beasley, and it's Brown missing. Bucks trail by 13. That's a 2 from Parker Henson. That shot off the mark. Now Boston takes it the other way. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Olynyk has the open look. Here's Johnson. Misses, and he wants that one back. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Beasley kicks to Parker. Brogdon the pass to Vaughn. Henson with the screen. Just 5 to shoot. Tries from 16, and it's off the back rim. No good. Here's Boston now. They're on a 13-3 run right now. Rozier kicks to Brown. There's the triple. And Henson pulls it down.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
The pass to Brogdon. Parker outside. They set the pick. There it is, his second make of the game. He's missed 5.
Oh, that's just great offensive skill, consistently helping his teammates generate points.
Smart kicks to Olynyk. It's tipped. Brown the pass to Rozier. The dish to Johnson. Here's Smart. No good on the 3.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Passes to Vaughn. And too long on the shot. Celtics leading by 11. Brown outside. Olynyk dishes to Smart.
Now, when you think about Marcus Smart, the 6th overall pick by the Celtics in 2014 after 2 seasons at Oklahoma State, shooting has been the question mark. Those percentages are definitely not pretty, and it's about shot selection as well as his ability to knock them down.
The Celtics have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. First one falls for him.
And it took them a while to find their touch at the line, but they have been red hot here in the second quarter.
And the Bucks with some changes. And Antetokounmpo's checked in for Beasley. Tony Snell comes in for Rashad Vaughn. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Brogdon. Al Horford is checked in for Boston. Thomas comes in for Terry Rozier. And so he makes both from the line.
At 6'4", 220 pounds, Marcus Smart might be the most physically imposing point guard in the league, especially with his fiery approach to the game.
Yeah, it's got to be concerned with all the missed shots here, and every team goes through cold streaks. You just got to figure out a way to stay productive.
The other angle is up to their aggressiveness on drives. They have to create the contact, maybe live at the free throw line for a while.
We see a chart here for the shooting performance so far.
And when you look at this shot chart, you get a good visual of just how often they are settling for something outside. They have to know that this defense wants them to take those kinds of shots, and they would be a lot better off if they recommit to attacking the basket.
Bucks trail by 13. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Henson sets a screen for Antetokounmpo. Kicks it to Dellavedova. He feeds it to Henson. Shot clock at 6. Wing shot on the way. That one wide left.
Beautiful execution in terms of creating space for his shot. He just couldn't get that one to fall.
Now Smart. 7 points in the game. Outside Thomas. Right wing. Horford kicks to Smart. Boston again missing.
After nailing an outside jumper during the first quarter, he can't seem to build off of it in this second.
Henson the pass to Parker. From the corner. Rebounded by Smart.
Well, he hasn't gotten much to fall, and it's costing his team dearly.
Screen by Olynyk. For three. Knocks down the three ball. Smart's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Oh, that's always option number one in the pick and roll. If you have the advantage, score the ball.
Parker outside. To the paint. Wants to get it to Antetokounmpo and does. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line. Monroe's checked in for the Bucks. Mirza Teletovic comes in for Parker. The Bucks have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's already got the personality of a star. And when you look at the overall skill set, I mean, he's very close to becoming an elite player in this league. I mean, he does a little bit of everything. And he can do it in a multitude of positions. That the Greek freak, as they call him, is the kind of player who can become the face of a franchise. And I think also because of his versatility, he's got the kind of game that you can mix and match with other types of players that I think could lead to a lot of success for this franchise.
Now, here's Thomas after Jaylen Brown's miss. Screen by Olynyk. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Horford, that's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. And it's 9 points for Horford. And talking about the potential of Giannis, some experts feel he's only a jump shot away from being a perennial all-star.
And he's cleaned up his mechanics as well. Still trying to develop that consistency. But on the playmaking side of things, he has excellent vision. Also racks up a lot of rebounds, blocks, and steals. So 2 things he really needs to avoid, though, to take the next step: turnovers and foul trouble.
Bangs home the trifecta.
He just looks more engaged this second quarter, a far cry from his disappointing play in the first period.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and I think that's a wise timeout.
Oh, yeah, and he may have seen something out there that he'd like to try to exploit. We'll see what they come out with.
Jay Crowder's checked in for Marcus Smart.
And checking out some numbers for Crowder. Some impressive play from him over the last month. 7th in free throw percentage, and he's among the top 20 players in three-point field goal percentage. He has been locked and loaded from beyond.
Bucks trail by 18. Dellavedova dishes to Monroe. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Now, in terms of rebounding over the last 10 games, these are the rookies that have been head and shoulders above the rest. Third is Jaylen Brown.
He's gotten the opportunity to make a contribution, and the numbers, they followed. I mean, he's shown he can help them control the backboard.
Here's Snell. Dellavedova from outside, and that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
Picked by Horford. Thomas kicks to Crowder. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Thomas got his 4th assist in this one.
That's just the vision of Thomas, spotting the open man and delivering the ball on time and on target.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
To the inside, and the basket by Horford. Horford's got 11 points.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Dellavedova with the ball. He's got 7. And it's sent back by Horford. And he gets it back. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. Taking a look at Boston. Right now they've compiled the 3rd best record in the conference. And, of course, Milwaukee, 7 games back.
And I think for the Bucks, hanging where they are, right in the middle of the standings, will not make things easy for them down the stretch.
Man, they have to find a way to get better and not just be a mid-level team. Whether they get things together and accomplish this remains to be seen.
So he gets the whistle, contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
This is his first free throw of the game. That's good from Horford.
And Horford, a pretty steady free throw shooter. I mean, he had a few down seasons, maybe due to those pectoral tears, but I tell you what, he's been right up there around 80%.
Jerebko's checked in for the Celtics. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And guys, this is the formula for winning basketball. Get to the line and bury your free throws. Their percentage right now is terrific.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 7. Monroe sets a screen for Antetokounmpo. And stolen by Horford. Here's Crowder. Rebound, Milwaukee. Monroe's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Pass to Dellavedova. There's a good screen. Monroe, the pass to Antetokounmpo. 6 on the shot clock. The step back jumper is good. Antetokounmpo's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, he struggled out of the gate, but now he's really cooking in the second quarter.
Brown kicks to Horford. Horford sets a screen for Crowder. Picked by Horford. Trying his luck deep. The shot's good. Brown making the play. 16 points for Horford.
And that's what Horford can open things up for the whole team offensively. I mean, that's where he can. Off the catch and shoot, bottoms up.
That's tipped. Crowder dishes to Thomas. We've got 1:28 left in the first half. And the rejection by Monroe. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Guys, you look around the league and the post-up is giving way to more and more pick and rolls, more and more three-point shooting. Some big men don't like it, but Amir Johnson embraces the change. He said, "It's what I do. I'm a big that likes to set screens and roll." Kevin, with his combination of range and finishing inside, become one of the best at it in the game.
Very efficient, DA, thanks. So it's the Celtics now, following the 3 by Milwaukee. Here's Dellavedova. Excellent D from Thomas. Celtics leading by 18. Jerebko, the pass to Thomas. He kicks it to Jerebko. The screen from Brown. Thomas. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, the screen got him all the space he needed to release that one. I thought for sure that was going in.
From the line. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Teletovic has got his second basket of the game. Boston shooting 43% from the floor. Now, here's Thomas. 5 points in the game. From deep. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Boston on top, up by 16. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with head coach Brad Stevens. Coach, what did you think was the main edge you had?
Well, I thought defensively we were a lot better, and then that led to some offense. But obviously, we're playing a bunch of skilled guys, and we're able to spread the floor, and that's helpful.
Have to make them work at both ends. Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome, everyone. We'll be taking a look back at what was clearly a one-sided first half of action. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Al Horford putting in some incredible work tonight. He had 16 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 blocks. He has bounced back nicely from what was a tough night for him in their last game. Judging by that first half, he's back to his old self again. Kenny, what's your take on Boston so far?
They're not taking the soft approach to this game, fellas. They're playing physical. Just look at how many times they've gotten to the line by being active, driving the lane, and drawing contact. It's gotten them points at the stripe. It's gotten defenders off balance. They've been the more aggressive team tonight by far.
And you, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Bucks.
The first thing to say is, what's up with the turnovers? Jeez. You can live with some missed shots and stuff like that, but you can't keep turning the ball over. It's crushing for a team. It just saps all your confidence when you play a half like that, Ernie. Ugh.
All right, that is going to wrap up our halftime report as it's just about time for the start of the third quarter.
Welcome back to the Great Lakes. We're back on the shores of Lake Michigan here in Milwaukee in the buildings in the background at Sunset in Wisconsin. And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. Al Horford has been sensational.
Yeah, how about that first half? He's already scored more points than he averages on the season.
Yeah, somewhat surprisingly. He's been looking for his own shot, but the defense has been daring him to do it, so we might as well let it fly.
Here is Thomas.
Well, one thing about Coach Brad Stevens, he's very composed on the sideline. He said it was a lesson he learned in Butler. If he gets rattled, the team does. So whether the game is going well or going poorly, you can't tell from looking at him. He keeps an even keel.
The dynamite pair of Antetokounmpo and Parker at forward. Tony Snell is out there with Matthew Dellavedova. And it's Plumlee in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. Dellavedova kicks to Parker. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Now here's Thomas. Horford dishes to Smart. Off target with his 3. And Stevens keeps that steady demeanor. But that doesn't mean, Chris, he won't get into players if he thinks they're not playing the right way.
But even there, keeping that poker face helps. Players don't want to be embarrassed in front of thousands. As a coach, if you pull a player aside or keep it in the huddle, that's appreciated. You'll see him talking to a player and he looks cool and calm. But if you're a lip reader, it might be a different story.
Now Thomas, following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo from deep.
The defense is well aware of how good he is from there and did a great job of forcing that miss.
Dellavedova from outside. Here's Plumlee. Dellavedova, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Dellavedova. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Clock at 6. Horford with the rebound. Horford's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Man, you hate this. Getting off to a rocky start in the beginning to this half, only shooting 20% from the field.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Stays with it. And Johnson able to finish the play. That's just outstanding.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. That one misses for Johnson. Bucks trail by 18. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Antetokounmpo against Crowder. The shot's good from Plumlee.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Picked by Horford. Plenty of space. It doesn't go for him. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Down low and stolen by Horford. The three from Thomas. The reverse and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Knocked away and stolen by Thomas. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
It appears as if he just spaced out temporarily there. Really an unfortunate turnover.
A different look for Milwaukee. Rashad Vaughn, he's checked in for Tony Snell. And Brogdon subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. Celtics also with a sub. Rozier's checked in.
Yeah, it's got to be concerned with all the missed shots here. And every team goes through cold streaks. You just got to figure out a way to stay productive.
The other angle is up to their aggressiveness on drives. They have to create the contact, maybe live at the free throw line for a while.
We take a second here to take a look at the shot chart.
And guys, really the story for him has been his struggles from mid-range. I mean, some of them have been rushed. Others were just tightly contested. But he has to be a lot smarter on when to pull up or when to look for a teammate going forward in terms of winning this game.
Bucks trail by 16. Shot from 12, and he nails the jumper. That's 7 points for Parker.
The mid-range jumper, one of his specialties.
And here's Smart, 10 points for him. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Smart's got 12 in the game.
I mean, he's got the size and the strength to finish amongst the big men. That's why he does it. Smart, built to last in the paint.
Vaughn kicks to Antetokounmpo. Bucks passing it around. It's stolen by Johnson. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now.
You can bet if he's left open from there again, he's probably going to knock that one down.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. To the inside. And it's Plumlee that time on the assist by Antetokounmpo. Plumlee's got 6 points in the quarter.
Great playmakers help everything run so smoothly. Excellent lead pass.
Smart kicks to Horford. Pass to Rozier. Five to shoot. Outside, Crowder. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
Now here's Smart. Jabari Parker unable to get his last shot to go. Lets the three fly. Crowder with another miss.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Antetokounmpo against Crowder. Parker with a clean look and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Now here's Smart. 12 points for him. And there's the pass to Rozier. Smart kicks to Rozier. Horford dishes to Smart. Pass to Rozier. Here's Johnson. Gets a hand on it. The rebound by Brogdon. Bucks trail by 12. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Dishes to Parker. Al Horford with the rebound. Horford's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Picked by Horford. With a step back. Plumlee with some nice D.
And that's a well-contested shot.
Solid defense. They weren't going anywhere against them there.
Boston leading by 12. Here's Rozier. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Is he trying to get a shoe contract deal? Because he's showing no interest in moving the ball right now. He's trying to make a one-man commercial. He's just content to try to get his points, and that's all.
Milwaukee's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. And the Celtics always looking for players with a chip on their shoulder. And I think in Marcus Smart, Chris, they've found that guy that fits that mold.
Well, let's be honest, his temper has gotten the best of him at times. But the Celtics prefer a guy that they have to rein in a little, as opposed to one that they have to try to light a fire up under.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Henson comes in for Miles Plumlee. And it's Beasley in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Boston also with the sub. Olynyk, he's checked in for Al Horford. And timeout call. Jason Kidd has had enough. Greg Monroe, he's checked in for Parker. And the Celtics also making a change. Jerebko's checked in. Here's Brogdon. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Here's Vaughn. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Celtics leading by 12. Here's Rozier. Screen by Olynyk. Rozier kicks to Smart. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Offensive rebound, Monroe. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for the Bucks. Brown is checked in for Boston. The Bucks have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight. Here's Boston now. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Rozier kicks to Johnson. Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession. Let's pause for just a moment to see the teams that have been extremely effective with their three-point shooting this past month. The Celtics second.
And right now, their three-point shooters are in terrific rhythm. I mean, they've put on a display here from long range.
Now here is Dellavedova. 10 points for him. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
A chance now to see the numbers for Olynyk. His last 10 games, second in three-point field goal percentage, and he's in the top 10 in field goal percentage. Really able to power his way to the bucket and finish through contact.
Here's Rozier. The screen from Brown. It's deflected. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Johnson. And that time, also a missed shot.
That's what we call good defense in the paint. Worth its weight in gold.
Well, that's just a stupendous effort by him right there. He stopped him dead in his tracks.
Here's Brogdon. Monroe, the pass to Brogdon. Olynyk with the steal. Now here's Brown. He's guarded closely. Boston again missing.
And he has slipped into a funk. You can see the confidence is shaken.
Yeah, everybody goes through slumps. He can't let it get to him, though. Everyone makes mistakes on the floor. You just have to always be thinking about the next play.
Boston leading by 9. Floats one, and it's blocked. Dellavedova, 10 points for him. Yep, that one goes in there. That's 7 points for Greg Monroe.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
To the middle, deflects the pass. Stolen by Monroe. Here's Brogdon. Lays it in off the breakaway. And now just a 5-point Boston lead.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Rozier kicks to Johnson. Feeds it to Urebko. Up top, Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's good from the top of the key. Brown's got 9.
And when Brown has that jump shot going, he's hard to slow down. Just has such a beautiful release on that shot.
Now here's Beasley, looking for his first basket still in this one. Brogdon the pass to Beasley. And another basket for Milwaukee.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Brown with it. 9 points in the game so far. And Matthew Dellavedova is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. A different look for Milwaukee. Mirza Teletovic is checked in for John Henson. And Tony Snell subbed in for Brogdon. Isaiah Thomas, he's checked in for Boston. For 3, Olynyk. Good on the three-point shot. Olynyk's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Oh, what incredible precision. Brown cutting the D to pieces with his passing.
Screen by Monroe, and they call an illegal screen here.
Oh, an illegal screen there. One of the toughest calls for an official to make.
Boston leading by 8. We've got 1:23 left to play in the 3rd. Rozier kicks to Olynyk. To the middle, here's Urebko. Banked in off the glass. Urebko's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
Well, that's because he prides himself on the unselfish play. And Olynyk, making the right play there, moving the ball to the open man.
Here's Monroe, and another basket for Milwaukee.
Just a major size difference between the defender and shooter on that possession.
Well, when you get buckets, you have great recognition, and that was great recognition right there by him to see he had a mismatch. He exploited it flawlessly.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
That's good from Urebko. Urebko hits them both. 54 seconds left in the 3rd. Up top, Dellavedova. He's guarded by Thomas.
As soon as he made his drive to the bucket, the defense jumped right in and prevented him from finishing that one.
Here's Brown. That shot off. Excellent D there from Beasley.
A frustrating start to this quarter for him.
Dellavedova kicks to Monroe. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Dellavedova. And 11 points for Greg Monroe. Celtics leading by 8. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And Brown now atop the key. Now here's Thomas. He has 5. The shot's good from Urebko. Urebko's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Celtics lead by 9. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Coach Jason Kidd.
Understand something. Keep talking on the defensive end. Stay the course.
Coach Jason Kidd, he's helped create an identity for this team. There's no doubt. Wants them to stay in character.
Yeah, and how they perform defensively, the effort they give on that end, it really is a big part of that.
Hello, and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play should begin momentarily. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. On the court right now for the Celtics, Thomas and Smart, the feisty backcourt pairing. Crowder and Jerebko are the small and power forwards. And it's Horford in at center, locking down the middle. Thomas bounces high off the rim and drops. Thomas got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Celtics. Crowder with the steal. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. And there's the feed to Horford. Wasted no time on that one. Horford's got 20 points.
Oh, man, and Horford, I mean, getting loose out there, having a game for himself offensively.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Dellavedova. Here's Teletovic. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot,
Basket's
so we will
good.
go to the line. A three-point play chance here.
Shooting one.
The Bucks making a switch here. Brogdon's checked in. One minute now into this fourth quarter. And here is Thomas. In the corner, Smart with it. Beyond the arc. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Thomas got his 7th assist of the game with that last one.
Man, they came out smoking here from beyond.
Well, no one is stepping up and making them beat them off the dribble. Until that happens, they'll continue to burn you from there.
There's Parker with the three. Isaiah Thomas pulls it in.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
There's a screen. Inside. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. 22 points for Al Horford.
I mean, on offense, he has been a constant force. You get him the ball, and there's a good chance he's going to knock that shot down.
Horford against Teletovic. Pass to Brogdon. There's a whistle, and it goes on Isaiah Thomas. That'll be his second foul of the game. Henson checked in for Mirza Teletovic.
John Henson.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Rebound, Boston.
That's the kind of shot you want him to take every time. He just happened to miss that time.
Three-pointer. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Brogdon, defended by Crowder. Antetokounmpo kicks to Henson. Here's Jerebko. Rebounded by the Bucks. Henson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Brogdon. Parker kicks to Antetokounmpo. Crowder with the steal. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Jerebko, good D by Parker.
They have to be happy at least with how they set it up. Most of the time, that's a sure make.
Here's Henson. Lays it up and banks it in.
I like it. Aggressive. They're pounding it inside, unwilling to settle for less.
Here's Horford. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Horford's got 6 in the quarter.
And when he gets it in close, Al Horford is one of the best, one of the premier finishers in this league.
Henson with it, and it's Horford picking him up. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots. Rebound Boston. Jerebko's got his 6th rebound on the night. He dishes it to Thomas. Kicks it to Horford. Thomas a screen. There's the dish to Smart. For the 3. And Henson pulls it down. Henson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And it's denied. Now Smart. And Thomas has it in the corner. Picked by Horford. Thomas dishes to Horford. Here's Smart. And that one goes long. Bucks trail by 15. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Brogdon the pass to Parker. And that one's good, Brogdon.
Teamwork at its finest. Love the extra pass.
Boston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Outside Thomas. In the corner, Smart with it. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Thomas got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Parker with it. Now guarded by Crowder. High post shot, and it's sent back by Horford. Tries to save it, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford. Miles Plumlee's checked in for the Bucks. And the Celtics also making a change. Amir Johnson's checked in for Jerebko. Shot clock at 6. Here's Plumlee. And it's out of bounds to the Bucks as Milwaukee retains possession. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Pass to Brogdon. Up top, Plumlee. 4 seconds left, and scoring with the play inside is Parker.
Great instincts on the assist. Times that play perfect.
Now, here's Thomas. Defense right on him. Johnson kicks to Horford. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
And while Horford can space the floor, I like him getting inside and using his strength to force the issue.
Shooting for Boston, Al Horford. 2 shots.
That one is off. And he's good on the second. And Milwaukee has possession. 15-point game. Brogdon the pass to Parker. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Smart kicks to Johnson. Johnson with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Smart dishes to Johnson. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Oh, nice look there from Smart. Finding the open man.
Brogdon the pass to Plumlee. Parker sets the screen for Plumlee. Antetokounmpo kicks to Plumlee. Shoots from 14, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Oh, no chance there for the small defender. Someone needed to rotate over and help.
Boston leading by 13. Now here's Smart. Johnson the screen. Lets it go from 14. And good. He got the English that time as it falls. And that's now 20 points for Marcus Smart. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Here's Brogdon. He's guarded by Thomas. Parker outside. Parker with another miss. Boston's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
You know, right call. Gave the officials no choice there. I mean, they've got to make that call over the back.
And the Bucks making a change here. Dellavedova's checked in. Bucks trail by 15. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Inside, Plumlee doesn't get it to drop for him. Good work defensively by Horford. Crowder dishes to Thomas. Horford sets a screen for Thomas. Fires for 3. No good. Shot missing. So Milwaukee will take it the other way.
He hit a 3 in the first half. Now he's searching for his first outside shot in the second half. He is a dangerous outside shooter, and if you leave him open, he can bury them consistently.
Celtics leading by 12. And here's Smart. Horford high post. 4 on the clock. Shot off the pick. Thomas, no good.
Oh, even though he has been lost in the shuffle, his team remains in front.
Snell, the pass to Dellavedova. To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. And the action on hold as it appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Tough to see.
Oh, man, you just hate to see something like that.
Oh, injuries, trust me. An unfortunate part of the game. You know he's got to be frustrated.
Boston making a switch here. Rozier's checked in. Here's Smart. Johnson the screen. Smart kicks to Johnson. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. And the Celtics lead by 12.
Oh, and you know what? He's underrated there. Johnson with length, athleticism, and he can finish with either hand inside.
Al Horford with a strong contribution so far in this one.
The D has no answer for him inside, and they better figure him out soon if they want to win this.
Brown, he's checked in for Boston. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Jason Kidd went over with his team, and he was emphatic. He said, we are not going to win this game playing this way, fellas. You've got to step it up. You've got to get aggressive, and you've got to battle to get back in this thing. Let's see if that pep talk got him going, guys.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Plumlee. Outside Crowder. He feeds it to Johnson. Smart kicks to Horford. He's feeling it. That one off the back iron and out. Bucks trail by 12. Dellavedova, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Inside. From 12 feet out. Plumlee. And Horford pulls it down. Boston's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. Smart kicks to Brown. Down low. That's good from Horford on the assist by Brown. Brown's got 3 assists tonight.
And even with the hand in his face, when Horford gets it in that close, he barely needs to see the rim to get it up and down.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. Now guarded by Crowder. Outside, Antetokounmpo. He kicks to Plumlee. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
2 shots, gentlemen. 2.
Shooting for Milwaukee, Miles Plumlee. Taking 2 shots.
That free throw missing. He doesn't get the second one. They can take their time on this possession.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Here's Brown. Soft touch off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 16.
You just no let up, guys. They just keep coming at you.
I mean, when they're going straight for the kill, that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to have that mentality. They want to leave no doubt in anyone's mind as to who the better team is tonight.
Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Celtics.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight. And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Horford.
He took care of so much of the work for them down low. They didn't even have to worry about rebounding with him on the floor. He had it handled. What a display on the glass.
Johnson kicks to Crowder. There's the pass to Horford. Here's Smart. Misses the 3. And so it's Milwaukee with it. They trail by 16. Passes to Snell. Offensive rebound. Here's Plumlee. Misses, and the dry spell continues. There's 18 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Now Smart. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Al. Big offensive night for you. How were you able to get to your spots where you like to score?
Guys were just finding me, and so it kind of freed me up a little bit and allowed me to get more shots. And we were flying around the whole game.
And you guys moved the ball, one of the best teams in the league, Al. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now we'll go to the studio with the award-winning Ernie Johnson.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. Now it's time to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Al Horford. I'll tell you what, his season high in points powered everything they did. Clearly, he was the catalyst tonight as they come away with a well-deserved W.
As efficient and offensive performance as you're ever going to see, and I mean ever. I don't care where your shots come from. You're not supposed to shoot that high of a percentage. Did he miss? I don't think he missed.
Well, what I like about Al Horford is his basketball IQ, and that was on display tonight, guys. I mean, look, he has great understanding of the game for the power forward position. His skills and his smarts are unmatched.
That's going to do it for our broadcast tonight. We certainly hope you've enjoyed the show, don't we, guys?
It was great.
Yeah. Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and for Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew. All 653,000 of them.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Hard-working.
A lot of people.
Yeah. It's a long line at the buffet, though.
Shout out to the T-Pose, man.
Yes.
I don't know his name, but I know his face.
I'm Ernie Johnson. See you next time.